I actually got a haircut. This album. My friends, can we just... I believe we found our album of the year, and it came out in January. Like we're just 2 months in, nearly 3 months in, or 2 full months finished, I suppose, and we already have our album of the year, Waterparks Entertainment. It's. I'm doing a lot of praying here because I would just like to thank God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost for blessing me with this gift. So, but for real, like, I like Double Dare. It was like a decent album, it was fun, you know, solid piece of music, you know, nice lyrics, whatever. Great, good album, but sort of, you know, one of those where I was like, okay, I enjoy this, I listened to it a bit, this band is faintly on my radar, cool, fine, okay. And then this came out. I was not prepared. This is everything I want in an album, and I don't even know why. It's pop punk, but pop leaning. And pop leaning pop punk is like my branding. That's just the way it is. I really enjoy the way that they've combined the sort of raw instruments, the raw guitars and the clear drums with a bit more production on this album, I feel, on tracks like Cry Baby, obviously the obvious, you know, Cry Baby production. I really enjoy that track though, it's super atmospheric. Then there's tracks like Blonde and 1111 that are more double dare-y, I guess, in that they are more instrument based than production based, I suppose. And I really like those. Blonde is a really good song, one of those where it sounds like it's a lot of fun and it sounds like it's nice, and then you listen to the lyrics more and you're like, huh? I don't know, I enjoy Austin's voice on that one. I enjoy that sort of, it sounds slightly aggressive, but not like rip your throat out aggressive, you know. Peach Lobotomy, a fantastic song. I've been listening to it for like 4 days straight. Those lyrics, mind your head, I've lost my mind from thinking about you all the time. All these lyrics are, by the way, just by ear. I've not actually googled any of them yet. And the dum 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 in it. I know some people aren't a fan of that because it's like a lazy cop out, but like I'm here for it. To me, like, it matches the tone of the song. It matches that sort of joyous feeling and the joyous music, as it were, but sort of the monotonous drone of the lyrics. We Need to Talk. Again, I really enjoy the song. A lot of people don't. I feel I'm going off reactions I've seen on social media and other reviews. I really do like that cheeky little, I really thought that I was lucky, fuck me. I know it's sort of a bit benign and sort of basic and simple and a bit crude, but I think it's funny. I like how passive aggressive this song sounds, and yes, I don't quite get why the reactions to this one are quite so negative, and why so many people say it's unrelatable, because like it's not. My favourite song on this album is Not Warriors. I love the music. I love the way how it builds. Like at the beginning it's this sort of ripple, the synthy ripple, sort of giving me a bit of an 80s vibe, and it builds up to this huge chorus throughout the bridge where Austin's voice goes from like this sort of low droning to this almost yelling high, and then comes out with the lyrics, there's nothing in my system, so I feel what I'm feeling for you. Maybe the other way around. I love those lyrics, that chorus, the whole chorus, all of it. When it goes on, I'm sweating out potential, but I'm nervous at my centre for you. And then obviously in the second half, there's nothing left to miss except the shots I take and phone calls from you. and I just need you to feel it too. I know that comparing love to a drug is sort of an old game, and I know he's not really comparing love to a drug here. He's saying that I'm not on anything right now, so I guess he is, because he's saying you are my new drug, as it were. But I think it's done so nicely here, it's done so subtly, it's not a sort of, it's not glorifying it either. It's not this glorification of I'm totally addicted to you and I need you and it's really unhealthy because you don't need me back, even though they don't need him back. But it's the way it's described, to get in combination with the music, with the verses, with the way that Austin sings it, I think it's a perfect love drug metaphor. And I do love that, the way he screams out, I think you saved my life, at one point. It sort of counteracts the point that I've just made about it being an unhealthy relationship and it being like an unhealthy love drug. But that line just makes me think of a lot of musical artists, a lot of people close to me, and I don't know, just the way he screams that line out with raw power is something I can really imagine happening live. And I'm seeing them at Reading and Leeds, and I'm really excited about that, and I hope that they play this song because I need to see it live, please. People is kind of cute. It's sort of uplifting little jingly acoustic piece. I always attach myself to the acoustic ones really quickly, but then I drop them pretty much immediately. And like, not as in I don't like them anymore, but I'm just like, okay, this is like a song but not a song. It's sweet though. I don't know. I kind of want to be able to play that for someone someday. Again, that would be neat. Just the let's be lucky people, you and me, and the way it sort of describes almost mundane, everyday life. That's nice. That's something that I think a lot of people want to fall back on someday. Rare, again, is sort of, I feel, in between. They're balancing sort of two different styles here, which is the sort of angry, more punky side of pop punk, and then the more poppy side of pop punk. And I think this one balances those two sides of the album really well. I keep saying this on every track, but Austin's vocals on this album are killing me. I love him, I love this album, I love this band, oh my god. Tantrum, oh my god. When I heard that intro, the fuck these fuckboy bands who can't think for themselves, let's get rid of all our black clothes and start cutting up our voices because that's what's cool, right? Something like that. I don't know, I was like, the shade. But he sounds so angry through it, and it's so palpable and it's so real, and I can really feel that he believes what he's singing and that these boys believe in what they're playing, and I'm so like, this is a frustration song, and I slapped it onto my frustration angry studying playlist straight away. I love it. Crybaby again is one where I feel a lot of people aren't too fond of it simply because of the production. And I sort of understand, like, if the whole overproduction thing isn't for you, then you obviously won't like this track. I like how this one sort of slowly meanders. It's so atmospheric. I don't mind that there aren't really any highs and lows on it. I'm cool with that. I'm like is this a nod at Melanie Martinez? I mean, it has to be, right? How can it not be? But yeah, it's cool. I enjoy this song. It's very, like I said, very atmospheric. It's one that I can listen to when I'm driving, stuff like that. It's a cool song. Oh, and the line, I just want to be invisible with you. Nice, good. Always up for that angsty shit. Sleep Alone, I have to say, is the one that probably leaves the least impression on me, simply because I don't quite understand the placement on the album. It doesn't feel like a closing song. It really doesn't. I don't understand why they didn't end it on Crybaby, personally. I feel that would be a good closing song. I like the sentiment, I like the lyrics, I just like the idea of you don't ever have to sleep alone. I don't know, it fits the album as a whole well, but as a song itself, it doesn't stand out to me, and I don't know if I would have closed the album with it. Those are my thoughts on Waterparks Double Dare. They are in sort of my nearest big city in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I really want to see them at their own little concert. Thing is, I have no one to go with, and I know I shouldn't spend the money because like I already want to buy the vinyl. I still haven't bought the vinyl. I need to do that, but it all costs money, and I've just bought Reading and Leeds tickets like I mentioned earlier, which means that it all hurts on my poor bank account. So I'm seeing them in Reading and Leeds anyway, but like I'd like to see them on their own tour. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please check out this album if you haven't. It's so good, and I hate myself for waiting so long to listen to it. It is amazing. I love it. Oh my god, everything I want. If you enjoyed this video, it would be really cool if you liked, if you subscribed, if you're interested in anything else I have to say. I don't know. But yes, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever, and I'll see you around.